Why hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Before we get started, the next video suggestion that I ended up picking was from Isaac Try, and they said,
can you make a video if the secret keys are worth it? Because I mostly get poops and old boots, but it's a lot of gems worth for one.
Now, I am internally going to cry because you guys know that my ADHD cannot handle going in and out of the little treasure hideout, whatever the treehouse thing is. But for Pet Simulator 99 Science, we are going to be using, I'm going to get some more keys. This is going to take a bit of a time, but it's going to take some time. I gotta go and buy more keys. Thankfully, not everybody is going around buying these like crazy, aka void keys. So thankfully, I'm able to buy these and bulk up. If anything, I'm probably gonna do like 3,000 and eternally cry because this is gonna take forever to do. Now, I know there is a macro for this, but I prefer not to use a macro for the treasure hideout, the treehouse. Keep getting those two confused. So congratulations, we are going to go ahead and send you a huge pet if I can scroll down. Alright, so I'm going to give you a huge hacker axolotl. This is one that I ended up hatching from the chest a few days ago. So congratulations to Baldi. Wait a minute, was that the piggy thing from my stream? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Why hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now I know this is a very early video talking about this again. We are doing part 3. This time around though, I am going to be testing 8,000 keys. So we're going to be able to see how many I'm able to take advantage of and see how many huge holographic cats I'm able to collect with 8,000 keys. Now let's see how much this is all worth together. So where is it at? We are looking at 155 million gems in value for these keys alone. Now, I do have my huge pets in the last area in the hacker section, just basically grinding and earning gems, gathering items. So I don't mind doing this test because at the end of the day, I am just going to be putting all of the huge holographic cats that I get into my Doomsday box, aka something that I'm going to be giving back to the community at the end of the day. So just keep that in mind when we do these tests. Any of the huge pets that I get out of this, they're gonna go inside the box. Now, in my previous video, I spoke about the old chances being around 1,500, which, to be honest, wasn't that bad to think about. Now, the new chances are 1,900. That's not that big of a difference now, is it? Now, I know everybody was talking about how much more better this chest is compared to the hacker chest. As you guys already knew, and if you've seen that video, I was able to get 5 huge hacker axolotls with the amount of keys that I was able to get. Now, I'm going to be running about the same amount of hacker keys versus my void keys. I'm going to be using the same amount basically, and I'm hoping I'm able to get maybe nearly the same amount. So we're going to go ahead and speed this up and see what happens. Alright, so I decided to pause for a second to see how many keys that I had left, and I was a little worried. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I got anything, but I ended up getting a golden holographic huge cat, which is amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to process this up, and we'll see the final results hopefully here in a moment. Alright, so I kind of wanted to recheck where I was at. I still have the singular golden huge, and I went to go check to see how many keys I had left. Again, I was anticipating a little bit more until I noticed that my rank was going up. So that's awesome that we can grind and basically do something else while we're getting singular star quest thingies, whatever they're called. So that's a huge plus. Now, eventually, I got another huge holographic cat, which I'm really happy about. But the biggest thing is I got a chest spell, and I got a tsunami thingy, and I got a few of the lightning charm thingies, the ultimates, which is awesome. So eventually, again, I went to go recheck my keys just to make sure to see if I have enough to overnight grind, which I basically did. I never noticed that we actually get a notification for any of these, so this is the first. Okay, so this is the big reveal, the moment of truth. Now, the biggest question is, how much are you quite possibly able to profit from this if you are lucky? Now, as I've said before a million times in like my other videos, all of this is RNG based, meaning that everyone is going to have different chances, different odds. Just because I got however much and value at the end of the day does not mean somebody is going to either get more or less. Everybody is going to have significantly different chances with this. So for me, I decided to put everything inside of a box, and it is this bright green box. Now, obviously, I still have 1,372 keys, but I'm gonna have a bit fun with this one because we're going to be asking at the end of the day, at the very end of this video, a question for everybody here. Now, again, when we first started out with this video, we had keys that were worth altogether 155 million gems. Now, how much did we end up getting out of this whole thing? I ended up getting 4 huges out of this. I ended up getting a chest spell, a tsunami, 4 lightning storms, and 4 pet surges. Unironically, I got pet surges out of this. But the total value of this whole box is 477 million gems, meaning that we made a profit margin of 322 million gems. Now, everybody who decided to just basically donate a bunch of these void keys, this was free gems essentially. So I didn't have any risk to go into this. So everybody who decided to send me those keys yesterday, I really appreciate you, and I thank you. So this is just Pet Simulator 99 science. We are doing this for a cause. We are testing things out. Now, what does this mean for everybody inside of Pet Simulator 99? Clearly, these keys are so incredibly hard to find right now in the game. You will see people buying these keys right off the booth. Literally, you will not get these as soon as possible. Meaning, as soon as you go into the trade hub and you're trying to teleport to void keys, you have a very low chance of buying it as soon as you teleport. Most of the time, last night, I was teleporting to booths to only be beaten by a millisecond for these keys. So yes, you may be able to find a few of them for 25,000 gems, but you might be paying over for these keys because not everybody is going to want to pay over for what they're going for right now. Alrighty, so the reason why I decided to keep all of the void keys that I had right now is because I plan on later on tonight hopefully going ahead and AFK grinding the rest of these keys. Now, because I kind of want to keep things a little— oh wait, the value of the box went up just by a little bit. So because I want to spice things up, I want you guys to guess how much I am going to get overnight just by with these keys here. So I have 1,372 keys left. Now, when I wake up in the morning and I check how many things I ended up getting, how much do you think my box is going to be worth now? Do you think it's going to stay the same? Do you think I'm going to get a couple of more huge holographic cats? Let me know down below in the comments, and the person who gets the closest to how much my box is going to be worth, I will go ahead and give 2 huges to. So the winner will get 2 huges if you get the closest to the box's valuation. Until then, I will see you guys later on. Bye everyone!